Hey everybody, this is Matt out here at the Etowah Disc Golf Course at the Riverside Day Use area in Cartersville, Georgia. I know I've been filming in different spots around the country, but this was what I would call my home course. And it's a really nice wooded course that plays up and down Vineyard Mountain here by the Etowah River. And I'll be filming some shots, and it'll be the first time I'll have my full bag in a video. And I've got my videographer here to help me out. Alright, so after the first 9, I find myself down 2 strokes. A couple of birdies on number 4 and number 9. Probably should be down 4, but had a couple putts that I missed. Overall, it's a beautiful day, but I just gave blood, so I'm a little dizzy walking up and down these hills, but throwing it okay nonetheless. Come back. Please come back. Alright, so after my round at Etowah, I ended up playing the long tees on the back 9. The front 9 only has one of the new long tees. Actually it doesn't have any. The first one's on number 10. But I ended up playing from the new long tees, which take Etowah from being a fairly short but wooded and somewhat challenging course into being like a really actually difficult pro level type course. It's still got a lot of old school type bendy lines where you want to manipulate your disc a lot, but overall I gotta say that with the new ones, it adds, I think, 3 more par 4s and makes some of the par 3s like 11 and 14 a lot more difficult. I dialed my shot in a little bit, and since the back 9's pretty flat where you don't have to walk up and down the hills, I felt a little bit better and shot a lot better as well. I was able to utilize my longer forehand and really put up some good scores. So I ended up birdieing 12, 14, 17, and 8, and on 18 I got an eagle too. So overall I ended up 8 strokes down. Oh no, that's not right. 7 strokes down on the day, which, really on like a pro level tournament, some of these 4s are probably 3s, but par is kind of subjective anyway. I felt good about the way I shot, and I really like the addition of the new long tees. It makes it a little bit more challenging and interesting, and it opens up some new lines that where the angle is just a little bit different, and it takes number 11 from being a fairly straightforward 300 and some foot hyzer with just the OB on the right to worry about, into like being a legitimately difficult hole because you have to essentially throw a disc out over that OB on a right-handed backhand line and get to fade back, or you have the option of trying to stick it real close and then burying it in the side of the mountain short. So it really takes away a lot of fairway on that hole because of the angle and the added distance. So props to Sam Barfield and the team for making that course really great place to play. I really enjoy playing out there, and it's nice to have another great option in the North Cobb and South Bartow area. I was actually getting kind of concerned that Oregon Park, where I used to play a ton, is so crowded and so played now, it's still a really good course. And the fact that you have four different combinations of pin and tees there on every hole with the silver and gold, both baskets and tee pads on every hole is great. But there's some erosion control issues out there that the Cobb Disc Golf Club has addressed and are doing a good job controlling as much as non-experts can. But just getting as many plays per day as they were, it's great to have another high quality course in the area that takes some of that pressure off, and also has brought a lot of new players into the game. There's a lot of people from Cartersville and Emerson and Rome that come down there to play that didn't have a high quality course. The only course in Bartow County previously for a long time was the Barnsley Gardens course, which was pay to play and is not very good. Then they added the one at U Harley Elementary School, which also you can't play during school hours, of course, but it's okay. It's great for a recreational practice course, but it's completely open and more of like a nice practice area than a course, I would say. So great props to that team. You know, I did a review video on the course, so I won't dwell on it too much longer, but I really appreciate the changes they've made. And I think on a couple of the shots, you can see where they've made an effort to control the water flow a little bit, especially on hole number 3. There used to be a bad puddle right in front of the tee pad after a pretty good drop off, and they made a bridge with rocks going over it on the right, and it's got some irrigation piping so that it keeps the water either in the creek to the left of the tee pad or in kind of a natural bog to the right of it, which basically runs the distance along the number 3, a little bit into 4, and then all along the 18, in between 18 and 5 there. So really great changes that have been made. I would say that it's really developed into a solid 4 out of 5 course, and I look forward to playing there every time. I'll be playing at the Etowah Mud Swap out there on March 28th. Don't actually know who my partner is for that one because I was the last person to sign up, so I didn't get a partner picked in time, but I'll look forward to playing out there and hopefully scoring well and swapping some discs with you guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys out on the course.